Hello, YouTube world. I would love to get feedback really quick, even if you don't watch the rest of the video. I just want to know how the volume sounds on your guys' end. The difference between my voice and then listening to the song itself, if I need to adjust, because I try new things, and when I play it back on my end, I don't know, I just want to hear from you guys. If it's good, need it louder, less, what have you. So, shocker, another Upchurch song, Flowers All Bloom, part of his new album, and I had somebody, I'm sorry, I forgot the name, request the whole album. Now, my question to you and everybody else is, do just one song one song per video, or like doing the whole album in one session, which I work full time and have 2 kids. It's BMX season. I get these videos done usually like in between clients, and that's like 20-30 minutes if I'm lucky. So probably doing one video at a time would probably be best, maybe just for the initial part, and then maybe a panel to like go over every song. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I do know, I think it's Daktar, Daktar. You had commented asking about, seeing if I needed help or had questions about the panels. I will absolutely take you up on that, because when I try to mess with it, I'm supposed to have 1,000 subscribers, and I'm at like 200, I think, if that. So I don't know, it would be really cool if I could still do it, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm loving the idea of doing the whole album and just really making sure that like we're hitting every single song of the album, because it's always the ones that don't get a whole lot of attention are the great ones. Like I've got songs from every one of Upchurch's albums that the ones that like don't get music videos, those are, some of them tend to be my favorites. Like Trade Getting Drunk. I can't remember what album it was, but I think it had like Same Old on there too. But out of that album, Trade Getting Drunk was absolutely one of my favorites. So I think it is important to hit the songs that don't get a whole lot of attention, especially for music junkies like us that want to talk about every single song and every single lyric. So in this song, Flowers All Bloom, reaction channel, not a reaction channel, commentary, whatever, I've gone through and listened to this song a few times, which is going to give me the ability to provide better content, because I've listened to it and I've written down some notes on it. Oops. Uh-oh. My Kenny Reacts and Captain Kurt stickers fell out. Anybody that doesn't watch these guys, you need to. Captain Kurt Reacts, Kenny Reacts, they're awesome. Kenny's got some new songs out that I need to get to too, so Kenny, know that I'm working on them. I've got a giant list of requests, but I wanted to get this video out, and then Kenny, I'm going to the logging show, and then I'm going to come home and do those videos. But around here, the logging festival is what we got for entertainment. So Can't miss that. Anyway, let's get into the song. This man has had some powerful shit come out lately, and this is another one. You know, lyrically, there's just so many variations. See, is that too loud for you guys? Is that too loud? I need it louder. Oh, hold on, guys. We need to restart that. That's why it was so quiet. My bad. Let's try that again. There we go. I think it's pretty. I love the purpose. Cotton candy clouds in my view. In my own world when I'm in my room. Every picture painted as a portal of a tomb. X my eyes, see the flowers all bloom. Whole world stuck to the gloom. Television saying that we're gonna die soon. Every leader on edge with a bunch of old news. X my eyes, see the flowers all bloom. So, I mean, kind of right out of the gate, it's kind of obvious talking about, you know, the media and how the world's coming to an end and all of that stuff. And then it seems like that the flowers all bloom. He's trying to shed some light, some positivity, some growth. Like, quit with this shit. We only get one life. Let's stop worrying about stupid shit. But I did want to go back, because first of all, I love how he's like sticking to a certain theme, like Bloodline. He was standing in that same corner, it just had different effects with it. And not only is that, I mean, it's smart financially, because then he's got that area where he can do all sorts of creative shit for many, many, many videos to come. That, and like I said, you know, he's able to use this one spot for a whole 3 or 4 videos that are all completely different in meanings and all of that. So I think that's pretty damn smart. But there's a section in there that I've listened to 1,000 times and I still can't quite catch. And if somebody tells me to put on the captions again, first of all, I really avoid captions like the plague, and 9 times out of 10 they're wrong. Gonna die slow. Every leader on edge with a bunch of old news. X my eyes, see the flowers all bloom. The X in my eyes sees the flowers all bloom. Is that what he's saying? Bunch of old news. X my eyes, see the flowers all bloom. See the flowers, see the flowers, see the flowers all bloom. X my eyes, see the flowers all bloom. Twitter got your mind toxic, here's a topic, leave a comment. Argue with someone to the cadence of a clock tick. When the problem's microscopic. I love the wordplay on that, and just the obvious notion of the microscopic bullshit that seems to get people trapped into this like war zone of minuscule pointing fingers, he said, she said, just all this little shit that's like not relevant. I get that he's going through a lot of stuff and there's a lot of things, and everybody, like on Creek Squad side, everybody's trying to stand up for him, which is amazing, and I absolutely stand up for him as well. But you know, the minuscule things just need to go, you know. He hasn't instigated anything. He's trying to move on, move forward. Let the man do that. He's doing it through his music. He's coping through his music. Let him cope. Let him get through it. But it's like the comments and the YouTube and some of that, just like it brings it back. It's like just constantly kind of like nitpicking at him. And it's like he wants to go on YouTube and see people talking about his music and his fans, and wants to see, you know, positive things or legitimate critiques on his stuff. Like, I really love this song for that alone.
They blow that thing up cause they want your vision to be blocked in. Minecraft a hater to my mine shaft for later. I'm popping like my AK, your whole dream creator. Sleep on me, I'm awake, drawing the next scene. Color palette full of magic, need a time machine to see me.
I really feel that.
In my world when I'm in my room.
Well, I'm gonna go back just a little bit. The mine shaft, I know Minecraft because my son plays that, but the mine shaft, I'm assuming that's a video game reference.
Creator, sleep on me, I'm awake, drawing the next scene.
That's very true. Right when we think like he's kind of right here, somehow that's what an artist is. And then he's able to shift into where we don't even see it coming. And I mean, that's an artist.
Color palette full of magic, need a time machine to see me. Clouds in my view. In my own world when I'm in my room. Every picture painted as a portal of a tone. X my eyes, see the fires all blown. Whole world stuck to the groove. Television saying that we're gonna die soon. Every leader on edge with a bunch of old news. X my eyes, see the flowers all blue. See the flowers, see the flowers, see the flowers all blue.
He did that interview with that guy with the reaction channel. I've watched that interview. It was awesome. Like, just seeing a genuine fan, not a journalist, not somebody from the media, like just one genuine fan of it, the love of music in general, and then a fan of Upchurch specifically, and just having a conversation. It wasn't a formal reporter type interview. It was just so relaxed, and then it just turned into a good conversation. And it's like, where has this been? Like, this is awesome. But my point is, sorry, sidetracked. He said he couldn't sing in that freaking interview. Let's just play that back.
Flowers, see the flowers, see the flowers all blue. X my eyes, see the flowers all blue. I'm dropping bombs on the net, dropping bombs on the set, dropping bombs on the game, and ain't killed a soul yet. Still more of a threat if I record it on cassette, cause I don't hold a debt that a major label can't forget. And they ain't living in my head cause they don't own that son bitch. I done
and amen to that, and I am so glad. Jesus Christ. Could you imagine him being under control of a label company and that fucking brain of his, and how he comes up with these lyrics, and you know how he's able to express it into music and all of that, like trying to confine that into, you know, mainstream media type? Like, I don't see that working out at all, which is great for us because then we get to see a whole new level of a musician and an artist that doesn't get to have that free reign. Still a threat if recorded on cassette. I'm not quite sure what that means exactly. Still a threat if recorded on a cassette, which I just need to listen to the other lyrics before and after it a few times to catch what that meaning is.
Flip the switch as the glitch from the sticks that made it jump.
Hold on, let's go.
I'm on the game and ain't killed a soul yet. Still more of a threat if I record it on cassette, cause I don't hold a debt that a major label can't forget. And they ain't living in my head cause they don't own that some bitch. I done flipped the switch as the glitch from the sticks that made it jump. Person rich.
Oh my god. I love that fucking wordplay that he does. You know, talking about the flipping the switch, that's the glitch from the sticks made a dumb person rich. The fuck? Like, you know, the last time I've been able to like sit down and like, and I'm not kidding, guys. I mean, I'm writing down his lyrics and asking myself questions and trying to, you know, kind of put the puzzle pieces together type thing. And I haven't been able to do this since Eminem. Some of MGK, but not a whole lot. But like Eminem, I grew up to, I listened to him a lot more. So seeing those connections, it's really awesome. And I love that, because again, it's another jab to fuck you mass media that's trying to scare everybody in the gloom of the end of days, and fuck you mass media for trying to, you know, prevent artists from really going after their dreams and making them broke. You know, I mean, that is all said in like, what, 5 seconds? And it means all of that.
If I record it on cassette, cause I don't hold a debt that a major label can't forget. And they ain't living in my head cause they don't own that some bitch. I done flipped the switch as the glitch from the sticks that made it dumb. Person rich. Ideas like light bulbs with currents locked off. Industry on my balls like drunk chicks at Top Golf. Now watch me tee off.
Okay, that's my one question too. Drunk chicks off Top Golf? I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, obviously drunk chicks, but is there like something specific about Top Golf and chicks getting drunk? Are they like throwing golf beads or some shit? It's like, I would have to Google that.
Off industry on my balls like drunk chicks at Top Golf. Now watch me tee off and dot the I's of Titleist. My range strange, just look what the track album title is. Waking people up with a splash of what a title is. Music making waves, no beat.
Hold on.
Light bulbs with currents locked off. Industry on my balls like drunk chicks at Top Golf. Now watch me tee off and dot the I's of Titleist.
Top Golf. Tee off, watch me dot the I's.
My range strange, just look what the track album title is.
The track Al-Qaeda? No. See, this is some of it that I didn't fully get to.
Now watch me tee off and dot the I's of title.
Dot the I's to the title list.
My range strange, just look what the track album title is.
The track Al-Qaeda. See, instead of spending another 5-10 minutes with you guys on here trying to go back and catch everything, that's something that I will do, and then write my own questions that if I ever got to interview or have a conversation with this man, I will be ready. But it's those little things too, because he has so much in just a few lyrics that mean so much. In my ADHD brain, it like, I want to figure it out. I want to learn and understand exactly what he's talking about.
It's waking people up with a splash of what a title is.
That's
music
obvious.
making waves, no Beyonce, but I'ma ride this bitch. I hope I
that.
drown in my own noise and go deaf from bangers so cold and blind from the video. So the last thing I see is the end of a scene. The last thing I see is the end of a. I hope I drown in my own noise and go deaf from bangers so cold and blind from the video. So the last thing I see is the end of a scene. The last thing I see is the end of a cotton candy cloud in the flowers, see the flowers, see the flowers all bloom. X my eyes, see the flowers all bloom.
A song that's 3 minutes and 29 seconds. I could easily spend another 30 minutes flipping back, trying to catch certain lyrics and try to connect them. You know, some of it that I didn't talk about. Every picture painted is a portal of a tomb, which then got me thinking, like, okay, what is he exactly referencing there? And then it made me think, wait, is he talking about Ireland? Oh my God, what do they call it? The Hole of Sorrows. Sorry. The Hole of Sorrow. So every picture painted is a portal of a tomb, which I also know that could have so many meanings. That one piece alone could have so many meanings. And the X, there's a few parts that I just need to spend more time, and this is why I'm not going to do videos where I just listen to it for the first time. Because then I can't provide content that way. Because when you just listen to it for the first time, you can catch a few things, but for the most part, listening to it for the first time, yeah, that's a great song, but I couldn't talk about the lyrics the way that I can by listening to it for a couple times to really give content and feedback on. Well, I don't really want to say feedback because I'm not trying to tell a famous musician, I don't want to critique that because I don't have the credentials to do that, but just listening to it the first round, and also, my ADHD brain, I fumble through the lyrics and I just need to listen to it a few times. So yes, it's a reaction, but it's not the first time listening to a reaction. It's a reaction of the lyrics that once you can catch all the lyrics, then you can react to it. I guess in my world, my music world. So, Upchurch, Flowers All Bloom, great song. Of course, there's so many layers to his lyrics that it's hard for me not to make 45-minute long videos on one, if not two, of his songs. So, I think for now I'm going to do the whole album, but I'm going to do it a video at a time. And maybe just do like the song 1 and then song 2 and, label it that way. And I don't know, maybe do playlists where it's the whole album. Anyway, stuff to think about. I'd love your guys' feedback on that, and I also appreciate everybody's love and support. And it's spring season and the flowers are literally blooming. The flowers are literally blooming, so let's do that as human beings in our souls, like as people, and let's help each other bloom. Why is that? Why instead are we tearing each other down with all this YouTube drama, whether it's about Ryan's specific story or whatever it is? Let's give constructive criticism or constructive feedback to help people grow and become better. Or just be fucking nice. It's not that hard. Beliefs, whatever differences, but that's how we learn, especially with like politics and stuff. You need to sit down and talk with the person that you are butting heads with. that's the only way to solve something and get an understanding of each other. You may still have differences, but that's okay. So instead of fucking nitpicking at each other like a bunch of kids, let's have an open conversation. And I think, that's kind of the meaning of this song. The flowers all bloom. Let's all fucking bloom as people and quit worrying about the media and all that negative shit. So, my rant's over now. I hope everybody has a beautiful Friday, and there will be more videos to come. I have all of those requests written down, whether it's Upchurch or Nova, Rockefeller, Snow the Product. Believe me, guys, I'm working on it all. Be patient with me. Have a beautiful weekend. And if you happen to be out in the beautiful Olympic Peninsula area, come out to Squim and enjoy the Irrigation Festival and the one and only logging show. One of a kind, and just fucking awesome to watch and be around. So enjoy your weekend. Much love, everybody.